Warning, the following content may include swearing, profanity, and foul use of the English language.
All shits and giggles until you realize that a whole country got overthrown because of one piece inspiring them to do it. Makes you think. Anyone can accomplish anything if they set their mind to it, right? You know? And it makes me wonder, what the hell am I doing with my life? I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but being 25 in this generation, I feel like I'm like a lost dog that's been kicked. Like what's that movie, Lady and the Tramp or something? The dog, the mutt, that's like a badass street dog. Only in this generation, being a badass street dog kind of just means you're, unable to communicate or involved into shit that you shouldn't be, and so you get excommunicated from people that aren't involved in the shit you're involved in and can communicate. So then you're like stuck in this world where you're like experienced enough to know to shut the hell up, and also like optimistic enough to be like, maybe I should just try talking to these guys. I don't know. Life is such a weird thing at this age, because you're old enough to know better and like know what you should be doing, and you're young enough to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and do what I want to do with my life. I don't want to be like this person or this person. You start like wondering where you're gonna end up at. And I think like ever since I quit kind of comparing myself to like the people around me, and more like comparing myself to like where I was last year, where I was last week, how am I handling things now versus then? I think those are better comparisons than anything, because when you start getting money is cool, but like in this world and economy, unless you're making $1 million and your house is paid off and you're not fucking around with it, going into debt, doing all these weird manipulative loophole dumb shit, and you actually just made the money and you have enough to retire, XYZ type of thing. I mean, you're kind of in this pinch hold where you're like, I can't afford a house, but I can't afford an apartment, but I can afford to rent and save. But if I save, I get called greedy, outcasted, and get risked of my rent increasing by XYZ family member, or kicked out, or you just feel greedy. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm describing something that's really just personal, but the way I talk to my friends in real life, and the things I'm hearing from them and how I feel and what I like, this is about how I'd respond. It's not about like making money. It's more or less, when I have money, what is the point of the money if it can't really do nothing? And I'm not saying it can't do nothing, because you can get loans and you can get credit scores and all this shit, but it's like, I hear stories of my grandpa buying his houses outright and building his own house and on his property, and I don't know, I'm at the age where like I really just want to buckle down and do something I love doing, and not, even if it was to sacrifice some money, because like if money's gonna not be the worth, and I'm gonna have to spend all my time getting money that's not worth it. Like, okay, it'd be different if I could afford a house or pay it off in, let's say, 20 years. When we're looking at like 45-year bank loan, I don't want to do that shit, bro. I don't want to do that at all. Like, I don't want to pay 45 years. I don't think, and like, even if with a good job where I'm living, it's just like, dog, I'm still going to be paying it. Like, if you add all the other bills up, they don't really mesh together very well. So like, it just starts to become this stressful thing where it's like, do you take the risk? Do you follow the pack? Do you just stay behind and say, fuck it, fuck society, I don't care about this shit no more? Why even try? It's not worth. Like, I'm not trying to do that, and I also don't want to follow the pack. But like, man, we're in this world now where it's like, you have to make a decision. Which way you going? You with my group? You with that group? Oh, all right, then you excommunicated from my group and that group. What up, bro? And it's like, damn, dog, all I was trying to do was fucking, do what I love in life. I didn't really mean to choose like left or right, black or white, Asian, Caucasian. Like, I'm just trying to live, man. It ain't that deep. And like, now we're in this stage of society where it's like emotional breakdown. I'd almost describe it as emotional breakdown. I mean, that's how I'll describe it. I've been telling my friends it's like panic shock. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've been trying to put a key word to it where I'm like, what's a good word to describe how most of the people at my age and my generation feel? And like, I think panic shock is like a good way to put it. Because like, okay, so your parents will tell you, I need you to move out next year. And you're like, all right, boss man, I'll start doing that. You start looking for a job. Well, you realize, okay, $17 ain't enough to pay for you and your girlfriend and kid. So you're like, okay, well, fine. Unless your wife starts working or kid starts working. Yeah. If your kid starts working, you'll be fucking set. You'll have 3 sources of income. You'll have your girl go to work. You'll go to work. Send your 2-year-old to work. Hell yeah. Dude, this is a genius. Anyways. If you want to have your wife be able to stay home and take care of your kid, you got to make enough to pay all the bills. And so we're talking about $23 to $25 an hour in most areas. And that's still being like flat broke. If a car was to break, you're still going to have to put like all of your pennies away to have a cushion. And then when you have the cushion, you'll be fine. But like, it just takes so long to get there. I just don't understand like what's the trajectory for this? Like, how does this end? How do we stop this without having people actually do crazy shit and lose their mind and give up and just hate life? Like a good, I think, metric to follow of like how depressed people are is like if I walk up to you and I'm like, hey man, what's your dreams? What do you love about life? And would you like love to do with your life? Like, what are your dreams? What are your aspirations? They normally look at me and they're like, work's going pretty good. Is that what you mean? Maybe a promotion, $1 raise? And I look at him and I'll be like, no. Go back to when you were like 16 years old and you loved spending your summer nights doing this. What was it? What was that thing? Making music, playing guitar, cooking. And normally these friends will answer me back. They'll look at me and be like, oh, that's what you mean? Well, maybe I don't know. I don't really have dreams. and I'm like, okay. Is it just this friend? Maybe it's just this one friend. And then I'll go talk to another friend and I'll be like, bro, what's your dreams? He's like, bitches and billions, bro. Bitches and billions. And I'm like, okay, but on a serious note, what's your dream? And he's like, bro, there ain't no dreams in a world full of greed. And like, he said that to me and I'm like, damn, brother. Like, I don't understand. It has me in this questionable loop of like, do I commit to the greedy path or can I commit to what I love in life? And then what if that comes with a greedy path? Like, what the hell, man? Zuckerberg didn't love Facebook. Elon don't love Tesla. Like, do the owners of these companies not love what they're doing? Am I crazy for like thinking like the first man that okay, well, I hate when people are like, oh, the guy that created a cement company didn't love cement. Well, what if he fucking did? Maybe we'd have better cement. Have you ever like questioned that? You ever think about like someone that just loves rocks and loves like asphalt for whatever reason, like wouldn't come up with a better way to secure the roads and we don't have to replace them every year? But that person like is in a shop somewhere just clicking buttons on a screen doing fucking brain dead bullshit. And then I come around and I'm like, hey man, what's your dream? And the loop continues where they're like, bitches and billions. Or they're like, I don't have a dream, brother. And I'm like sitting here just looking like a dumbass. Like, what the hell did I ask? Did I ask him the right here? Let me say it again. What is your dream? Have you ever had a dream? And like, it blows my mind that some people just don't even have dreams. So then when I'm sitting here late at night thinking about my life and what the hell I should do, I'm looking at the college kids, I'm looking at the blue collar workers, I'm looking at the people that don't give a shit about picking either of it, and I'm sitting here like, well, I'm worried I'm not gonna pick and I'm gonna just miss my chance to pick anything. Like, shit, brother, what do I do when I see all the options and don't know which one to go for? Like, and you only get one life, so I'm trying to live it to the fullest and not throw my hours into shit I don't like. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of lost at this point. I don't think anyone should take my advice or follow my, judgment in this type of thing. As I've made very clear, I'm still very confused, but this is kind of just like a synopsis of what it's like to be in a 25-year-old's mind in this generation. All right, guys, until next time. Bye.